Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jeannie. If you're new here, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and then also hit that notification button if you'd like to be notified of every time I upload a new video. I had previously done a video on how I kind of brought my overly chemically processed fried hair back to life. In that video, I did promise that I would do two videos, one being how I switched from getting my hair highlighted and colored to just doing high lift blonde myself. So I did just probably upload that video before this one. Not sure what the order is going to be, but I will link both of those videos down below and vice versa for the other videos. But in that video I did promise that I would go over the products that I use, the styling products that I use for my hair. Hold on a second. Does anybody else drool when they talk too much? Anyway, I did promise that I would go over the hair products that I use. There's going to be a little bit of overlap because some of the stuff that I used to bring my damaged hair back also have some benefits as far as styling my hair goes. So I'm going to kind of do a little overlap. I'll kind of gloss over those a little bit, probably not knowing me. But I'll probably, just go over those a little bit more quickly than I do the other stuff before I get into the other hair products that I use. So I have tried to film this video before, and I'm like dropping stuff everywhere. If you saw the way my beauty room looked like right now, you'd die. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I do after I take my hair out of the towel is I use this Eyes on Me Hair Perfector. It's one of those like 10-in-1 hair treatments, detangles, adds shine, protects, moisturizes, all that good stuff. Gives you heat protection, supposed to end split ends, makes your hair more silky and controls frizz. I've used many different brands, had issues with them either being discontinued or running out of them, and this one is just something that it's very easy for me to get. You can get it at Target or Walmart. I think you probably can't get it on Amazon, but I did find that it was much cheaper to get it from Target or Walmart. So this Not Your Mother's, it's basically like a leave-in detangler, which also has heat protective properties. And then right after I use that, that's when I go in with my Olaplex No.6. I can't rave about this stuff enough. This stuff is amazing. It really is the thing that I think made the biggest difference in my hair, from being a fried hot mess to actually being able to deal with it. So it's the Olaplex No.6 Bond Smoother. It's a leave-in. It says it's a leave-in reparative styling cream, reduces frizz, nourishes, and protects. So I put this on, like it says, you really only need a little bit with this. It's probably about an inch long little squirt of it. It is hard to work with, so make sure you store it upside down. But then I just work that from about up here down to the ends where my hair is the most fried. This stuff is amazing. My hair just instantly feels better. I'm able to comb through it or brush through it. It's amazing. If I am going to air dry my hair, that's where I stop. I usually just kind of dry my bangs because I have like a cowlick, so I usually just will quickly blow dry my bangs and then let my hair air dry. I do recommend doing that as much as possible. So I probably only actually fully blow dry and style my hair maybe 3 times a week, sometimes even less than that depending on where I'm going. But if I am going to be blow drying and curling or flattening my hair, then I use this Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Hair Serum. This stuff is amazing. I've used this since, gosh, I can't even remember, probably in college when it first came out. So I do use like 2 pumps of this just on the ends. It does reduce drying time, does reduce frizziness. I'm sure many people have raved about this, love it. And then I'll blow dry my hair. When I'm done blow drying my hair, that's when I'll go in with this Hot Sexy Hair Heat Protectant. I used to use the one in the black can. I think they discontinued it. If they didn't discontinue it, I can't find it anywhere. I think they replaced it with this. But it's called Sexy Hair, Hot Sexy Hair Protect Me. It does have heat protection up to 450 degrees. It says it also reduces friction and breakage and stuff like that. So I do spray this all throughout my hair. I do recommend if you really want curls to hold, to maybe do it one section at a time. But for me, I just kind of spray it all through my hair and then brush it through, and then I go in and either flat iron or curl with it. So I definitely recommend this. Sorry I can't find the lid, but I have gone through so many cans of this. I have backup in there right now. I cannot be without this. This stuff is just the best thing ever. And then for hairsprays, these are the 2 that I'm using right now. These are the 2 that I'm using right now. I do kind of tend to change my hairsprays. Both of these I did get off of Amazon. This is the Goldwell Perfect Hold 4, and then this one right here is the Schwartzkopf, can't say that, Schwartzkopf Silouhette. Both of these are really good. I do tend to tinge my hairsprays based on the weather. These two have really good hold, but when it's really, really humid, I do feel like they kind of, I don't know, when that humidity mixes with some hair products, it can make your hair feel really heavy and kind of almost like sticky. These, I haven't really tried this one in the summer, but this one was okay. But I do have other ones that I prefer when it's hot and humid. If you live in a hot and humid area, when it gets hot and humid in the summer, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. You do have to be careful about what hairsprays you use. And then as far as dry shampoo, I am going to try, now that the weather has cooled off, to only wash my hair every other day. When I get hot and sweaty, I cannot stand the smell of dirty hair, can't stand the smell of dirty anything. And so I was having to pretty much wash my hair every day and then just try and air dry it. But I am going to try and only wash my hair every other day now that the weather's cooling off. So just a good all-around dry shampoo is the Batiste dry shampoo. I think that's everyone's favorite. I've tried the more expensive ones. This just does what it says it's going to do. This is the one that I like the most. It's the fresh one. It just smells really clean. There are different fragrances that I've tried during various different times. I just brought this one out to show you, but you know, this is a good all-around dry shampoo. Just try and make sure that you focus it on your roots where you're oily, because it still can be drying because it has alcohol in it. So just try not to get it too much on the ends. Just keeping it to the root area where you're really oily. And then I'm going to move on to, I'm knocking stuff over, brushes and stuff. I don't know if every woman is like me, but I have, let me count here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brushes that I have to use if I'm going to be styling my hair. It's just how I am. And I probably should have cleaned these out, but hey, real life. So anyway, the first one that I use when I'm using my detangler and my hair perfector is this Conair, the Knot Doctor. It is what it says. It's the Knot Doctor. It really is the only wet brush that I can get through my hair. Make sure you start at the bottom. That's the best way to get knots out. But this is my favorite wet brush. Out of all of them, I've tried them all. So this, to me, is the best one. I will leave the link below. I think almost all of these I did get off Amazon, but this Knot Doctor, hands down, is my favorite. Then after that, to dry my bangs, I use this little ceramic ion brush. This is from Sally's. I just use this for my bangs. I think I said, as I said earlier, I do have a cowlick right here. I'm trying to grow my bangs out, but the first thing I do is kind of dry my bangs so that cowlick lays flat. They do make these in different sizes. I don't use a round brush on the lengths of my hair anymore, so I started using this. This is another this is another wet brush. I did get this off Amazon as well. It's vented. The bristles are meant to be used with a blow dryer, so I do use this when I blow dry my hair now, just because I found the round brush causes more breakage and pulls on my hair more. So I just use this to kind of get my hair dry, and then I do have to kind of go in and either smooth it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just dry it and put it up in one of those little knots that I showed you or mentioned in my last video, just because I don't really go out as often as I used to. But I just use this to dry my hair. It's much less stress on my hair. And then after I go in and dry my hair, that's when I go in and like I said, use this, and then I use this to brush it through. This is another, I think, wet brush, another Conair version of a wet brush, and this just seems to be the one that goes through my hair best after it's dry. Like I said, don't know why I use so many brushes, but I do. And this one just works to get that distributed through my hair. And then after I style my hair, I do sometimes use this brush, depending on if I'm flat ironing it or curling it. And then I do use this Spornet, kind of like I think it's a little teasing comb. I do also have a cowlick right here, so sometimes I do have to kind of do just very lightly tease. I don't recommend teasing your hair because it is damaging for your hair, but I do lightly tease it right there and then kind of smooth it over with this to stop that cowlick. Same thing with the front. I kind of mess with my bangs with this brush, and then I spray it with hairspray, and then I'm done. Now at night or before I take a shower, I use my Olivia Garden brush. This is, I think, a cult classic. I used to have a silver one, and then they were out of it, and so I ordered this gold one, and for some reason it says 50th anniversary on there from 2017, but I just got this because I had so many of these. But anyway, that doesn't really bother me that that's on there. I just don't think it's necessary. But this is just a great brush for all hair types. A lot of people rave about it. It's got dual bristles. It's just a great all-around brush. I love this brush. We'll always have one of these. This is what I use to just brush my hair, put it up in that little top knot that I talk about before I go to sleep every night. This is just a great all-around brush. So those are all my brushes that I use. And then as far as styling tools, this GHD blow dryer is a great blow dryer. I'm not going to spend a fortune on a Dyson dryer, but I do find that this one does cut down on my drying time. I had a Babyliss in a T3. I think I gave my T3 away because I just didn't do great with my hair, but then my Babyliss one was stolen, or my luggage was stolen. So I just really like this blow dryer. It does seem to cut down on drying time, makes my hair feel soft and good. So I will leave the link to this below. A couple of the tools that I have are GHD tools. Another tool that I recently found from GHD is, sometimes I like my hair straight, but I just noticed that when I was using my regular flat irons, and I've tried all the different kinds. I've tried Chi, I've tried other GHD ones, I've tried, I can't remember that one that was like everybody was raving about on YouTube for a while. Can't remember. Anyway, they're all really, normal size straightening iron, and it just, because I have so much hair and it's longer, it just was taking me too long, and I felt like I had to like hold it for too long, and so anyway, this one is called the Maxi Styler. It just has bigger plates, and it's just, I can straighten my hair so much more quickly with this than any other straightener. Now, this straightener does only have one setting, and it works for me. I usually always set my flat, any of my adjustable things, I always set them to the same setting anyway. So for me, this is supposed to be the optimal temperature anyway, so just keep that in mind if you're someone who wants to be able to adjust the setting. I think this is like 365 is the setting, but I just use this on my bangs every day, even if I curl my hair. So this is just a great straightener if you've never been able to get your hair straight. If you have thick, long, or coarse hair, this is highly recommended, so I'll leave the link to that down below. I bought all these with my own money, and by no means sponsored in any way, FYI, so just letting you know that. And then for curling my hair, if I want my hair like truly curly, like not wavy like this, then I use this GHD curve. I'll leave that below too. This is a great curling iron. I can do like curl it, and it still is pretty even, and I can do kind of like those corkscrew curls if I want to, but you do get a different result, I think, when using a clamp or clip curling iron as opposed to one that's just like a wand. So this is the one that I like. For a curling wand, that's what I use today. I recommend trying to find one with a longer barrel. I could not find one, so I actually ordered this from a UK company. They accidentally sent this to me with the UK plug. I've messaged them and everything. I think they're sending me one with a US plug, but please make sure that if you are ordering, just make sure that you are getting the one with the US plug. But this is a highly recommended curling wand. These little ribs, I don't know what it is, but they're the cool tip, the ribs, the longer barrel, I have more control. I used another curling wand a couple weekends ago and burned the crap out of my hand. That's why I do recommend, where did it go, using one of these. Not sure that would have helped in this instance, that it just dropped and hit me in the wrong place. But if you are new to using a curling wand, I do recommend using one of these gloves. I find that I don't have as much control with it, but I do recommend if you're new to it. I think since I've been using this, that I do find like I have more control because I have longer hair. I can get it wrapped around better. I don't know. This is just a great long barrel curling wand. If you know of another long barrel curling wand, please let me know below, because I could not find one with a barrel this long that had the cool tip and all that stuff. But anyway, I just highly recommend this. I'll leave the link below to the one. This pink one was a special, I guess, edit with a beauty vlogger from the UK, and Molly May, I think is her name, and it is pink, but I do believe that the regular one is a little bit cheaper, and it's the same one. It's just not pink, but it does definitely have the US plug on it. So I'll leave that link below. So those are the hairstyling products that I use on a regular basis. If you have any questions about any of the items that I mentioned below, please let me know. If you have any suggestions, like I said, if you know of a longer barrel not curling iron, because I did used to have a curling iron, but curling wand, please let me know, because I might give it a try. I'm always trying new hair products. So if you have any questions or concerns, like I said, please let me know below. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, like I said earlier, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.